Hey, this is Jordan Rios, and thank you for clicking on this video to watch what it was like to have a doula during labor and delivery. So, I have had 5 births, and the first birth was a C-section. I did not have a doula during my C-section. And I was actually, it was not a scheduled C-section, it was an emergency C-section. But I was in labor for 22 hours and dilated to 10, and then she went into distress and had to have a C-section. That was a really traumatic experience for me, unfortunately. And my next 4 births were all VBACs, which is vaginal birth after cesarean, and they were all very empowering experiences. And in each of those, I had a doula, and it was the same doula for each one. My second, third, and fourth births were hospital VBACs, and my last one was a home birth VBAC. And I loved all of them. They were all just really unique experiences, and I'll share more about those in another video. And so I just wanted to talk about what it was like to have a doula. I encourage everyone, if you have the financial resources to hire a doula, I encourage you to do that. That is something that, if natural childbirth is something that you desire or intend to have, having a doula can be a game changer. If you cannot afford a doula, I encourage you to just get with your partner or your birth coach, whoever's going to be with you, and do the research together. But on how you're going to manage your pain during childbirth, and work together as a team before you get to the hospital or wherever you're going to deliver. But having a doula was incredible. So basically, she didn't leave my side. She came to my house before we went to the hospital. That was one huge thing. And she and I had a strong relationship throughout all of my pregnancies. So we knew each other. She knew what my personality was like. And she came to my house, like I said, before I ever went to the hospital. And she was a huge part in helping me to know when it was time to go to the hospital. And that was a huge part of my success for having a natural vaginal birth, because I didn't go to the hospital so early that I would have been at the hospital for the entire length of my labor, where they could have been pushing Pitocin or other interventions on me that I may not have needed if I had done most of my laboring at home, where I was always also a lot more comfortable at home than I would have been at the hospital. So that was, and your labor progresses faster if you're more comfortable, if you're not afraid or feeling unnecessary discomfort. So that was huge. When we got to the hospital, she did not leave my side at all. She barely went to use the bathroom. I mean, God bless her. She was amazing. And she just helped me to breathe. She helped me when the contractions got to be so painful that I was willing to just say, I'm done with this. I can't. I'm scared. I don't know what I'm going to do. She brought me back down into my zone, into my focus, into my meditative state. She helped me to breathe. She modeled the breathing for me when I got distracted, and she helped to eliminate all the distractions. And because of her, I remember my OBGYN during my first VBAC saying, "Oh my goodness, she is doing so good," talking about me. And I couldn't have done that well if I had not had my doula that first time. Maybe if I have another baby and she just can't come, maybe I'd be prepared to do it in that situation. I don't know, because I've never had a vaginal birth without a doula. And I don't plan to ever have, if I have more children, to ever have a vaginal birth without a doula, because it was just such a great experience. But definitely my first time, I don't think I could have made it through without her. She was just an angel to me. And so I just say all that to say that if you're able to hire one, it's a worthwhile investment. I just think that it's for anyone who wants to have a VBAC, or even if you've never had a C-section in a natural vaginal birth, it's great. And it's such an empowering, special time. So if you like that video, just please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video.